Yogi is a boy who is looking for his friend Asaka in a big lab. He finds her, but another girl is holding her as a prisoner. The bad girl says she will hurt Asaka if Yogi moves. Yogi somehow makes the bad girl go away, and he tells Asaka they should leave. Then, the scene changes. Yogi wakes up on a bus, and a girl named Tomochika is there. He realizes he was dreaming. Yogi asks if they are at their stop. Tomochika shows him the mess around them and asks how he slept through it. Yogi sees 2 dead kids but stays calm. He also sees a big dragon outside the bus. Yogi scares the dragon away by using a microphone. The dragon tries to come back and attack, but Yogi says something, and the dragon dies. Tomochika hugs Yogi, scared. Yogi tells her they are safe now and starts playing a game. Tomochika calms down and tells Yogi what happened. They were on a bus trip to a sunny meadow when a mean lady named Shion came in. Shion introduced herself and said she had super strong powers. She was angry and killed their teacher and driver. She said she brought them to a new world because the sages needed more people. Shion used magic on everyone, and they started to glow, except for Tomochika and 3 other kids. Shion said some people are not good for this magic and might have to be turned into animals. Then she left, saying their first mission would start soon. The kids with powers found out they had to fight a dragon, but the bus was safe because of a magic shield. A boy named Suguru took charge. He decided to use the kids without powers, like Tomochika, as bait for monsters. Suguru locked them in the bus, and a dragon came and killed 2 kids. Yogi wakes up after this. He wonders how to charge his game in this new world. He thinks it's safe outside since there's only 1 dragon. When they leave the bus, they see a forest, hills, and a city. Before they choose where to go, they see classmates flying toward them. Yogi asks if he should stop them, but Tomochika says no. The classmates want to hurt Tomochika. Yogi tells them to stop, but when they don't listen, he uses his power to make them die just by thinking it. Tomochika realizes this is how Yogi killed the dragon too. One classmate, Daon, gets scared and says he will obey them. He even puts on a collar to show he will be a servant. Tomochika gives the collar to Yogi, who tells Daon to go to the forest and not tell anyone about them. Tomochika asks Yogi why he trusts her. Yogi says it's because he decided to protect her, though he awkwardly adds it's because she hugged him. Tomochika feels embarrassed and thinks there are no good boys around. Meanwhile, Shion talks with a man named Joy. He tells her about the kids and mentions some died instantly. Shion thinks this might be due to Yogi's special power, but says there's nothing to worry about. Joy suggests being careful, and Shion agrees. Tomochika and Yogiri got to a new town at sunset. The big gates were closing, and Tomochika quickly pulled Yogiri to the gate. The guards stopped them and said they had to wait for the Lord. The Lord's name was Masahiko. He looked worried and said he had problems with some special sage candidates. Usually Masahiko charged a toll, but he was told not to bother the sage candidates. Yogiri explained they got separated from their group and asked how to get to the capital city. Masahiko said he might tell them if Tomochika stayed at his mansion for a night. Tomochika didn't like this and pulled Yogiri away quickly. Yogiri asked why she did that. Tomochika said she was scared Yogiri might kill Masahiko. Yogiri was surprised and wondered if he looked like a killer. Tomochika was amazed he hadn't noticed. They looked around the town. Tomochika thought the town was magical. They met a cat girl named Mara, who asked if it was their first time in town. Mara offered to help them for free. Yogiri was curious and asked why. Mara said she wanted to be friends with male sage candidates because they had bright futures. Tomochika thought Mara was very blunt. Mara said she wouldn't seduce anyone with a girlfriend, but still wanted to be friends with Yogiri. Yogiri asked Tomochika what she thought, and she said they should look around before it got dark. So, they accepted Mara's help. Later, Tomochika was happy with her shopping. Suddenly, some bad people surrounded her and Yogiri. Yogiri had a feeling this might happen and asked what they wanted. The leader said they didn't like sage candidates causing trouble and wanted to sell Yogiri because he didn't have any special powers. Yogiri understood and said he had to fight them. The bad guys didn't believe Yogiri was powerful, but Yogiri told the leader to die, and he did. The others were shocked. Yogiri told another to half die, But even that was too much. And he died too. Yogiri used his power to make different parts of the bad guys die. And most of them did. One girl, Mara, begged for mercy because she had a little brother. Yogiri tried to make her die too, but it didn't work. And she and another bad guy ran away. Tomochika asked if Yogiri let them escape, and he said he didn't. The two bad guys died after running away for a while. Yogiri said they should leave quickly, but the town guards stopped them. One guard, Edelgard, asked questions. Yogiri said they found the bad guys like that, but Edelgard knew he was lying. She explained she was trying to catch who the bad guys were working for. Yogiri realized she wanted to find out who wanted to sell them. Another guard used a skill to check Yogiri and Tomochika and said they didn't have special powers. Edelgard reluctantly left, and the guard apologized. Yogiri asked for a good inn, and they went to find one. At the inn, Tomochika thought it looked like a castle. They got separate rooms. Tomochika was surprised by how big her room was. For the first time, she was alone in this new world. She saw a spirit and got scared. But then she realized the spirit looked like her big sister. The spirit said she was Mamako Denura, the guardian spirit of Tomo's family. She came to help Tomo in an emergency. Tomochika asked why she was showing up now. Mamako said she was scared of Yogiri's powers, which also worked on spirits. Mamako told Tomochika she would protect her against anything except physical attacks. Mamako also stopped a gift from being installed because it could let the sages control their lives. Tomochika realized Mamako wanted to take her back to her world and agreed. Mamako said she would teach Tomochika the true art of her school if she wanted to rely on Yogiri for now. The next day, Tomochika met Yogiri, who noticed she was tired. She said she couldn't sleep because of everything happening. They talked about catching up with their group and continued their journey. Tomochika and Yogiri walked through the forest until they reached Hanabusa City. Tomochika said it looked like Japan but noticed Yogiri seemed tired. Yogiri said it was normal because he had killed enemies on their way. Tomochika got confused but saw monsters and bandits who had tried to attack them. She asked if his power had a limit because he was tired, but Yogiri said he could use it as much as he wanted, even though it made him tired. When they entered the city, Tomochika saw barriers instead of walls. They saw a huge hotel and decided to stay there. Inside, they met their classmate, Tachibana, who was happy to see Tomochika. She asked why he wasn't with the others, and Tachibana said he left them because they were slow at leveling up. A maid girl wasn't happy with Tomochika being friendly with Tachibana, but Tachibana told her to calm down because they were classmates. Tomochika got confused and asked Yogiri if he knew what was going on, but he didn't. Tachibana introduced 5 maid girls who were his bodyguards. The girls threatened Tomochika and she didn't understand why. Tachibana apologized, saying he wasn't strict with them. He then told Yogiri that he didn't know what kind of ability Tachibana had, but that he seemed confident. Tomochika revealed that Tachibana had always been popular with girls and was a narcissist. Yogiri was surprised, saying that school was more interesting than he thought. Suddenly, Tachibana invited Tomochika to become his lover, shocking her. He told her not to worry about Yogiri and said he could give him special treatment. Yogiri mentioned that he didn't feel any killing intent from Tachibana. Tomochika asked why Tachibana was so confident, and he replied that he had the Dominator class, allowing him to control anyone weaker than him. Later, Yogiri was resting in his room, and Tomochika wondered how long they would stay there. She wanted to go outside but saw smoke on the streets. A man with an immortal army was destroying the city and recruiting zombie soldiers. Tomochika was shocked, and the spirit said it smelled like death. She asked why the world was so weird. Meanwhile, an invisible maid was in the corridor. Tomochika decided to call Yogiri's room to wake him up. Yogiri sensed killing intent in the hallway. He found an invisible girl planning to attack Tomochika. He used his power to kill her and then called the reception to report someone collapsed in the hallway. Back at the hotel, Tomochika realized it was Tachibana's maid, and Yogiri said they should leave. They started running away, but another servant appeared and tried to restrain Yogiri with an ice crystal. Yogiri broke free by killing the ice. The servant was shocked and cast more magic, but Yogiri killed the magic in her staff. He asked if she could use magic without a staff, and she revealed she couldn't. Another girl tried to attack Tomochika, but she used her judo skills to put the girl down. They realized it was a doll, and more dolls surrounded them. Yogiri killed all the dolls, and the controller panicked. Tomoshika and Yogiri then walked through an alley to leave the city but heard screams. They saw the city filled with zombies. This is the end of the video. Subscribe to the Anime Sphere Recaps channel for more anime recaps.